at 127.3 pounds. Undefeated, he has 8 wins. 5 of his 8 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Uzbekistan, here is Ayubkhon Bakhtiyorov. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the gold corner. He comes to the ring wearing green, white, and red, and weighed in officially at 127.2 pounds. Undefeated with 10 wins, 9 of his 10 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Mexico, here is Brandon Mejia Mosqueda.
Good clean fight. Touch him up. Good luck. Suerte. Ludovsky.
Our final quarterfinal contest of the day. Brandon Mosqueda of Mexico taking on Ayubkhon Bakhtiyorov of Uzbekistan. And what a story it would be if Bakhtiyorov were to advance. He was actually a late replacement for this tournament. He stepped in to replace the Olympic champion, Abdulmalik Kalikov. And for a late replacement to find himself in the semis is an unlikely scenario, to say the least.
And he might be the favorite to win it,
right.
I think.
I mean, as we've talked about ad nauseum throughout the tournament, the depth of the Uzbek system. I mean, you could pick anyone off the conveyor belt, and they're probably going to be a contender in this tournament.
I like that, the conveyor belt. It's like rinse and repeat.
I mean, it's a factory that has been churning out excellent fighters for years now.
Fight factory.
Just left hook to the body there from Bakhtiyorov, partially blocked there by Mosqueda.
Real sharp left hook there from Mosqueda. Packs of punches we've seen.
I was going to say, he knows how to block a left hook. He's seen a few of those in the gyms in Mexico, but he also knows how to throw one.
Just got to get his head off the line. He's getting hit by those straight shots. Mosqueda. Good uppercut by Mosqueda there. Nice angling, but make your opponent pay.
That was Uzbek footwork. That was Uzbek footwork. That was.
Oh, got you.
From Mosqueda, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen a couple of these matchups throughout the tournament. Maybe a budding little rivalry between Mexico and Uzbekistan. The approach is, at least ideologically, wanting to bang it out on the inside, and we're generalizing very broadly here, but we've seen it a couple times, and they have been fun fights.
Good shot. I think he's having a good round here, Mosqueda.
Uppercut landing a moment ago.
Yeah, nice and sharp as well with the shots.
Yeah, whenever Bakhtiyorov lands something, Mosqueda gets it right back.
And I think Mosqueda hits hard enough that Bakhtiyorov, he covers up, he's not willing to fire back straight away.
Right, not willing to punch in between the shots.
Bakhtiyorov is placed as high as second in the Uzbek National Championships. Mosqueda, a 3-time national amateur champion in Mexico. In and around the same juncture of their career, both 20 years of age. This is a fantastic matchup. And what a way to wrap up the day here in Riyadh.
I love the way he sells that right uppercut. He doesn't really, he sort of half throws it, but doesn't really, to whip that left hook into the body. Not whip that left hook. He drives that left hook into the body.
Yes.
Good hook there from Mosqueda, and boy, did he miss with a rocket of a right hand there.
I tell you what, he's sharp as attacked in that first round there, Mosqueda. That's a brilliant first round for him.
So round 2 begins. Terrific opening round there for Brandon Mosqueda, who maybe, Barry, coming into this fight, is a little bit slept on. You know, after that first round win over Bashar Sabar, where he scored 4 knockdowns, people were very high on him. But because he wasn't quite as dominant against Ugli Power, maybe you forgot about what that fight looked like. But Mosqueda is looking fantastic so far.
But I think that a lot of that was to do with Power's toughness as well.
Yeah.
And also keeping his shape.
Yes.
You know, and I think that's all that was. I think if he was a little bit more fragile, I think Mosqueda would have went right through him, but he couldn't. But tonight, he's been fantastic. Against a guy I thought he was going to be up against it. I think Bakhtiyorov is a real good fighter. Not as slick as some other Uzbek fighters, but pressure blocks the shots and he throws his punches fluently, fast, accurate with the shots.
As you said that, he just did that.
With great
As you were
balance.
saying that about,
Yeah, we have a connection.
I see. Bakhtiyorov just looking for those short flurries.
I think the weight of the shots from Mosqueda noticeably heavier already here. But look at the hand speed of Bakhtiyorov as he gets
got
ripped
rocked.
with a left hook.
And he landed one of his own as well. And I think that's the only way you're going to really hurt Mosqueda, if you punch with him. You know.
I think Mosqueda's shot was better.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think that was
Sorry,
illustrating
yeah,
what I was
definitely.
talking about. Yeah.
And going back to what Corey was saying, I don't think Mosqueda was fighting with full cylinders. Like he was not firing all of them in that fight against Power. And he decided that he was going to make necessary changes to come in full throttle for this fight.
Yeah, and it's interesting, Barry. You pointed out the footwork. I think we've seen kind of fancier footwork from Mosqueda in this fight.
Yeah, most
and a
definitely.
moment ago, we saw another one of those things that we attribute to Uzbek fighters, Kazakh fighters. We saw Mosqueda kind of stripping the guard a little bit, too.
Yeah. He's a really good fighter. He's boxing well here against a guy I thought was a favourite for the tournament, and I really fancied him in this fight as well, but he's up against it so far. Mosqueda's having to put a lot into all these shots, so every movement is sharp, and that does take a lot of energy. So if he can maintain this for another 3 rounds, the fight is, if he can't, we know Bakhtiyorov is going to be relentlessly coming forward at this pace.
Clash of heads there. You see Mosqueda pleading to Lawrence Cole about that as he
Whoa, beautiful
rips
left.
another left hook. That shot has landed a number of times in this round alone.
And you
And
can
another one there from Mosqueda.
yes, and you can already see the damage on that cheekbone on Bakhtiyorov. You can see there's already swelling.
And like we seen earlier, you might have a fighter like Bakhtiyorov who's taking these shots very, very well. But 4th or 5th round, it might start impacting him and hurting him.
See, Bakhtiyorov's movements are smoother, and he's strong, and he's on you all the time. But Mosqueda's movements are sharper and quicker. So right now, when he has the energy, the way he's every mistake on every movement, he's working off it. He's willing to throw. Oh, look, that's a lovely work. Again, because he's committing to every shot. There's a sharpness and a speed to his work that's just outlanding and getting to the target quicker than Bakhtiyorov. I think he's boxing out of his skin here.
All 3 judges have it the same. 20-18, unanimous for the gold corner. Brandon Mejia, Mosqueda.
So 20-18 across the board for Brandon Mosqueda. See if he can put at least 2 more rounds in the bank. Starting off well here with the body work in the opening 20 seconds or so of the round.
Head clash.
And both men thinking about the same thing there, and the heads came together as they both bent down for left hooks.
If this stays in the same vein, and he wins this fight, Mosqueda, that's probably the number 1 and 2 favourites of the competition for this weight class out.
Yeah,
Mindset
in back-to-back
and
fights.
Mosqueda. Yeah.
Or Nash and Mosqueda,
Yes.
as we were referring to.
Nash and Bakhtiyorov.
body there from Mosqueda.
I think he was trying to throw that up top as a uppercut. Got caught in the body.
Mosqueda is just consistent with that 1-2, basic 1-2, keeping Bakhtiyorov at a distance.
Oh, that was nice.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
Nice footwork. Ended that with a jab.
One thing that could be benefiting Mosqueda, the coming into the tournament, he wasn't matched softly. He was matched very intentionally. 6 of the 8 fighters he faced coming into the tournament had winning records.
It's just the way they're throwing the punches at the minute. Look how sharp he is with his movements and the way he throws the shots. He accelerates into his work. Mosqueda.
Right hand there from Bakhtiyorov. Clubbing shot there for Bakhtiyorov again. We're inside the final minute of round 3.
Body shot there from Mosqueda again. Bakhtiyorov, sure, he's busier, but again, I just think the quality in the work when he lets his hands go on Mosqueda is setting them apart here. Not by much, but enough.
Right, the flush shots are coming from Mosqueda.
You can hear it. You can hear the difference.
They both shared good body shots there, though. Even Mosqueda acknowledged that one.
Yeah, you can hear the difference. You can also kind of see the difference in their body structure. Mosqueda so much thicker and more muscular. With that left hook over the top.
Yeah, he leaned back too much before he even threw it.
Quick little combination in reply from Bakhtiyorov, and that'll do it for the round. Another high-tempo round between Mosqueda and Bakhtiyorov. Brandon's uncle, Jorge Mosqueda, is trainer, miming some of the combinations that we've seen his nephew landing through the first 3 rounds of this fight. As we're back to action here in round 4.
Doubling up on that jab. Mosqueda is dominating this round in the first few seconds.
But when he starts to tire, though, every movement he has to really put a lot of energy into the movements here, Mosqueda. That's good work, though, again.
A good left hook downstairs from Mosqueda.
Oh, lovely. The footwork there is again just spinning around the target.
Caught him with an overhand right, too, Mosqueda. So it looks like Mosqueda kind of slowed down the work rate of Bakhtiyorov.
I was thinking the same thing.
And he's pushing him back too. Now that's different.
Again, I think that first round, could he carries a bit of a power, doesn't he, Mosqueda? Just making Bakhtiyorov not just let the punches go quick enough.
That's a hard right hand to the body and a left hook. Claudia, El Perro just keeps on digging.
Yes. The dog is really showing his way.
Oh, good shot there from Bakhtiyorov. Lovely shot. And again. No effect, though, is there? On Mosqueda.
Well, at least he didn't show any pain, any discomfort whatsoever.
Takes a good shot. And I think he saw it as well.
Right. They both got good poker faces, though. Because Bakhtiyorov is taking these shots, and those are some hard shots. Either Mosqueda can't punch at all, which we know he can.
Yeah.
or he's just a good poker. He got a good poker face,
Well,
Bakhtiyorov.
and Barry, I think you were kind of alluding to this earlier. Bakhtiyorov, his style, he can replicate this round after round. I think the question was, can Mosqueda keep up what he was doing? If he can't, that straight ahead style of Bakhtiyorov, eventually it'll start rolling over. He'll roll you over.
Well,
instead, that hasn't happened.
And I think with Bakhtiyorov, the more momentum he gets, the more work he'll do. I think he feeds off it.
Right.
Well, it would have needed to happen this round, and it's not happening.
Well,
Mosqueda's actually, well, in our eyes, winning this round too.
We said that with Nash.
Just out of curiosity, how many times do we see Uzbeks fighting in their heels? And this is exactly what's going on with Bakhtiyorov. And this is Mosqueda creating that, pushing the Uzbek to just fight in his heels.
Closing moments of the round. Another big one for Mosqueda. A left hook, a right hand. And we will head back to the corners. And Bakhtiyorov, poker face during the fight, but looks a little dejected right now.
Tell you what, and what he did there was great. To fire back when he got caught with a good shot. You can't teach that instinct to what I just. I'm not having that. Not to give any ground up. Take a shot. You got to give it back.
Well, there's a level of urgency in Bakhtiyorov's corner. His coach has slapped him, like to wake him up. I mean, I don't understand much of the instructions.
Body language is saying everything.
One judge has it 40-36. The other two judges have it 39-37. All unanimous to the gold corner. Brandon Mejia Mosqueda.
What round was that those two judges saw?
I think the third round he had a better round, Bakhtiyorov, I thought, but not enough to win it for me.
Yeah.
So 39-37 twice and 40-36 all in favor of Mosqueda. Which again, listen, we saw it in the last fight. Can mean that Bakhtiyorov can go on a run here for 2 rounds. And through the enhanced scoring system, wind up winning this fight on the cards.
Get a majority draw, but he has to win these rounds big.
Yeah, and I just think with the way Mosqueda's landed, the quality of the shots he's landed with, and the weight of the shot are going to give him a big advantage, I think, on the score back.
Enhanced scoring.
Yeah, and Barack, you know, these are two 20-year-olds going at it at similar junctures of their careers, like we talked about. Doesn't Mosqueda just look more physically mature at this stage? And not all 20-year-olds are going to be made the same. He just looks different than Bakhtiyorov.
He definitely looks physically more mature, but he also looks like he has a bigger IQ.
And a better engine from the last round, by the way.
That was Lomachenko right there. And he's keeping up this work rate flawlessly. One thing you say, Barry, all the time, you say there's 2 things you got to do. I don't remember one of them, but I know one of them is come in shape.
Yeah. Make weight, be fit. That's all you have to do. I mean, it's very hard to do that, and there's loads of other complex things around it, but they're the 2 main ingredients.
Yes.
Well, the last thing you want to do is lose a fight thinking I didn't do enough because I didn't have it in me to do enough.
And sometimes you lose before the fight thinking that I didn't do enough already.
Yes.
Preparation really boosts confidence.
He's not 20 years of age. I'm not having that. The way, not the way he looks, the way he fights, it's just his body, his physicality of him as well.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Just dip the legs there, stay nice and low, come up with the left hook.
You talk about that a lot. You like that.
Yeah, I love it. I think you just tip. You had the hit, smaller target, had the hit, better view of the target, everything. Shot.
Good right hand. Barry, also, you were right. He's 21. We missed a birthday.
I knew
I'm sorry.
it. I knew it. No, he's trying to see that. I mean, I don't believe he's 21. Just the physicality of him is fantastic.
But he's still just 21.
Yeah.
And going back to the corner, they just said they don't want Mosqueda to layoff. They want him to keep putting the pressure just because they didn't like the 39-37. So other than that, just keep the pressure, keep just having him fight on the heel.
Open scoring. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm convinced.
Well, there must have been something in the birthday cake for Brendan Mosqueda over the last couple of months, because he is looking fantastic here tonight.
From head to toe, this is a completely different fighter that we saw fighting Power. Remember, Power was one of those guys that I was very high on, and he did not look well when he was fighting Power.
Yep, let me make a note to that. Digging out another British fighter, thank you. Yep. Got that. There you go. Obviously some sort of bias. Something going on here. Something going on.
More to come.
Don't worry. We have the... Oh, actually, are you guys in the semi... Oh, no. I'm sorry.
No Brits in the semifinals?
No.
Oh, man. Wow.
So sorry.
I mean, we knew that coming in. No. We didn't, because Ugli Power was one of those guys.
Yes, and I was really high on Ugli.
Yeah.
The sixth and final round here. And again, theoretically possible that if Bakhtiyorov won that last round and wins this round, that we could get some intrigue on the scorecards. To our eyes, I think collectively, I can confidently speak for the whole desk here in saying I do not believe that was the case in round 5.
No, I think it's a clean sweep. No,
absolutely.
Yeah, but there's a couple of judges that didn't see it like that. And
Oh
that's
my
why
God.
they want to make sure that Bakhtiyorov keeps fighting in his heels, make sure that obviously Mosqueda puts the pressure, because that's going to close not only the round, but the fight.
Yeah. Claudia, is there any USA people in the Americans in the semifinals, since you got the list?
Not that I know.
I don't think so. Yeah.
No.
Devin
I
Young
think
got
Troy Nash
eliminated.
was young.
Troy Nash got eliminated. Yep.
Oh, never mind.
But we do have 2 Colombians.
Oh, and they're bad. They are awesome.
I'm on play-by-play. I'm remaining neutral, so I will not bring up
fact that we're
my
Canadian.
nationality and who might be there in the middleweight division.
I'm only saying that to make Barry feel better, because I'm not rooting for my country. I like the fighters. I like fighters no matter where they're from.
And I think it's fantastic that we get the opportunity to, bring up over 40 different countries.
Oh, that's amazing.
Brought it down to 19, and obviously we have great talent.
Yes.
Coming up.
I have a new phrase now, and I say to the boxers, I'm not a boxers fan, I'm a boxing fan.
Exactly.
Stick
I
with
like
that.
Yeah. I think most people watching here tonight have become a Brendan Mosqueda fan if they weren't already.
Oh, I definitely was already.
It's the best I've seen. This is the best fight he's produced. I didn't think he was this good. I thought he was going to lose this fight. I really did.
I just insist he was not firing with all the cylinders in the last fight. He wasn't. He wasn't himself.
Yeah, and let's say he just made drastic improvements. This also shows, you think, because we're in a tournament, that fighters are just going to be one version of themselves, fight after fight. There can be significant improvements that are made in the course of 3-4 months.
For the young, evolving fighters, aren't they? Yeah, of course. And they're learning from these experiences as well against other quality fighters. Oh, what a shot.
Bakhtiyorov is also dishing out some punches, but they're not being as effective.
And all it takes sometimes is a good performance to get you sparring from the right guys that can actually help you to get much better.
Yes, very much. I tell you what, Mosqueda does have as well, a good chin, and that gives him the confidence to come forward. I think he's been comfortable all night. I go as far to say that. There's been some moments now and again, but throughout the majority of the fight, he's been comfortable.
Yeah. Mosqueda kind of reminds me of a Marco Antonio Barrero a little bit.
An absolutely stellar performance from Brandon Mosqueda. As the bell sounds. And forget sparring, I think people are going to be lining up to train at the Box Mosqueda gym that he owns with his family.
Wow.
Well, the potential future of the heavyweight division, Moses Itauma challenges fellow Brit Dillian White in the headline act of Esports World Cup Fight Week, live on DAZN this Saturday. You can buy it now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Another corner was saying, we didn't want you to lay off the gas because of those 2 scorecards, but I just think he didn't need to because he's comfortable. I don't think he's having to really put his foot on the gas too much. He looks like he's got loads of energy, and he's a better fighter coming forward. The rhythm he has with his work, the skate is fantastic. I think Bakhtiyorov has tried to put himself forward onto the fight, tried to implement his presence, hasn't been able to at all.
No, and I think Bakhtiyorov is he's just used to being the guy that throws the last punch, being the pressure fighter. Mosqueda don't let nothing slide. He's always making sure he finishes last, or if you got something off, he gets it back.
Listen, both fighters didn't want to lay off the gas, so much so that they both sat on their stools and thought the fight was continuing.
And I said to myself, I said, dang, I'm messing up because I thought that was the last round. But they sat down like it was the 5th round.
The referee thought it was another round.
I know, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was me. I was like, oh,
you know what,
another round?
We've been awake a very long time, maybe
That's what I thought.
But everyone's used to somebody walking around with a number.
Right,
yeah.
Somebody naked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we're in Saudi Arabia.
Do you know what? my first professional fight, it was a male, and not old. Yes, it was a male with a scorecard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hired him?
I would never hire him. I did.
Okay, I was wondering.
Maybe I did, but seriously, it was. Yeah.
He said maybe I did.
You knew what round it was.
That's for sure.
Well, with me, that was another round, didn't it? With me.
All right, it looks like we are ready to make this one official. Let's send it back up one final time to Thomas Driver.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Alan Krebs scores it 60-54, and both judges, Glenn Dawson and John Yona, are in agreement. They both scored the same, 59-55. All for your winner by unanimous decision. Brandon Mejia Mosqueda.